Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Lotto, man. Hey, yo, I'm gonna hit y'all with a quick video, man. I'm gonna name this video Why You Should Talk to Your Elders. I just finished having a chat with my grandmother about various topics, about life, about nightmares and dreams, about family. She gave me a little stories, As I was sitting there, I was fully dialed in, soaking in all the wisdom and knowledge she was giving me of our past history. And every time when I have these conversations with my elders, as far as my grandmother, my father, my mother, my elders, my uncles, the aunties, but I mainly talk to my grandmother, I feel like my mindset, my mind, my wisdom, my intelligence automatically gets upgraded. I get an instant upgrade. First of all, your elder is your elder. Imagine, think about all the things you went through at your young age. I'm 22. I went through a whole lot. Somebody done shot at me, almost got chinged, done got robbed out here, done did some foolish things, man. I think my life is eventful. Now imagine your granny, your grandfather who've been alive for 60 plus years. They are history sitting in front of you. They are filled with knowledge and wisdom, and full of experiences and stories that you may never go through. So for them to be sitting here at this age, still moving, talking, and breathing, they did something right in life, and they still are doing something right. Even if they're in a wheelchair, they did something right. 60 plus years on this earth. That's a lot of experience. That's a lot of life. So just off that, you gotta respect them. You gotta respect the elders. And then when you start talking to them, like I said, my mindset instantly upgrade. They can like hearing stories about my father and his father, because I never got to meet my grandfather. I never met any of my grandfathers or any of my grandmothers besides this one grandmother. When I hear stories about them, about their businesses and how they made it in life and the bad things they did, and how my father's father was a disciplinarian and how it affected my father, it just kind of it gives my life meaning. Because if you don't know your family, if you don't know the meaning, if you don't know your family, if you don't know the history of your family, you're kind of walking an empty path. You don't know exactly where you're going. But when you start hearing the history of your family, if you learn that you have a bloodline full of doctors, or you have a bloodline full of businessmen, and then you look at your life and you wonder, that's why I find this interesting. Like my mother, she's a nurse. She majors in psychology. I love psychology. My father's father was a major businessman, topping his in his age grade. I'm a businessman myself. Um, he's also was a disciplinarian. I can't wait till I have kids because I'm gonna be disciplinarian. But I'm kind of going off track. You guys really need to sit down with your granny, your grandfather, your mother, your father, and just ask them questions. Mom, how was your childhood? How was your father? How was your mother? How was your brother? How was your sister? How did you meet Pops? Do you know how your father and mother met? Do you remember when you were born? You got any childhood stories? You ever been in a risky situation? You ask those questions. Not only that, it will upgrade your mindset. You will build a deeper connection and love for that family member that we all need. Me personally, I love my grandmother to death. I love her too much. Every time I think about her, I be thinking about death too much. But every time I think about her and her just, I don't know why I think about her passing. It kind of makes me want to tear up. I don't know what I would do when the time comes when she gotta go. I don't know what men would do, but now I'm kind of getting off topic, yo. Talk with your elders, respect your elders, because they are walking history and they are full of wisdom that can upgrade your life instantly. When I tell you, every time I sit and talk to my grandma, I look in her eyes, I really dial in. I try to image what she's telling me. and it just makes my body, makes my brain. I'm just activated. I want to do something like this video. I couldn't wait to come down here and just talk in front of the camera. And I did promise myself I was going to try to keep this very condensed, but the moment was too great, and now I'm in this talking. But I'm gonna let y'all go. It's your boy Lotto. Yeah. Actually wanted to add one more thing because I seen that I missed it in the video. Also remember that one day you will be an elder. The technology will be too advanced for you. The same way you are helping your granny, your son, your daughter, your nephew, your grandson. They're gonna be helping you too. So just try to put yourself in their shoes, you know. Show respect, because one day you will be an elder. One day you will be telling your grandson stories about his father, his mother, your sisters, his uncle. Remember that. Life is a cycle. Your elders will be replaced by you eventually. Remember that. Remember, you were a kid one day. You were a teen one day. You were an adult one day. You will be an elder one day, and you will die one day. And you want to make sure that everything you done learned from this life, because life is great, everything you done experienced in this life, all the wisdom, all the treachery, all the happiness, all the excitement, all the love, all the hate, all the pain, you pass it all on. You let them know what's going on in this life. You tell them to live their life, because life is a bag. We don't know what's going to happen, bro. But just know, we all go through the cycle of life and death. We all going to age. Hopefully this is not too depressing. These are conversations that I feel we all need to have. Preferably you have it with somebody close to you, like an elder. But yeah, it's your boy Lotto. I'm out.